Hello, and thank you for speaking to France 24. Olena, first of all, tell us a little bit more. Your home was Kyiv. Where are you now, and do you know where you're headed next?
Hello, I'm very glad to see all your interest to my country. Really, it's very important for all my friends, for me, for my family. I'm from Kyiv. I live here for half of my life, yes. And now with my family, with my kids and with my parents and 4 more families, I am in a small village about 60 kilometers from Kyiv. And we can say that we are happy here because we don't spend all nights in shelters like many friends of mine who stay in Kyiv. But my husband stay in Kyiv all these days, and I'm very stressed about this. But I hope that all my Ukrainian friends will battle against Russia, because it's a real war now happening in my country, and I never imagined that I could see with my own eyes all this.
It's unimaginable. Olena, I'm wondering if you can explain it for us, because many of us have never been in this situation before. You left your husband who's going to stay and fight. How does a person make that decision whether to stay and fight for their homeland or flee and have maybe better chances of surviving?
You know, we think about it. My friends with families are staying with me now. We think about leaving the country, but we don't want to leave our country. All our life is here. And it's dangerous to go now with kids, for example, in the cars on our routes. It's really very dangerous. But the most important, we don't want to leave. We want to stay in our country, and we are ready to protect it. I can't I can battle maybe myself, but maybe I can do something else. I would like to say to Europe, to other countries, we thanks a lot about every help you can give us, but really help us more. We are strong, but you know, without your help, we won't survive. Really, we are small in comparison with Russia, but we are very brave.
Yes, and we've seen Ukraine's defense ministry encourage people like you, regular people, to be a part of this growing resistance movement. Is that something you're going to do? And also, just curious, have you personally come into contact with any of these Russian soldiers? Have you talked to them?
Personally, no. We help with just what we can do now, just giving money to our forces. We just help our friends with kids and with parents to find some safe place for these days. You know, before the war, now I can tell you which date is now, because, you know, we calculate like this: first day of war, second day of war, third day we survive, like fourth day of the war now is happening. We hope that we will stay, but I don't know how many days we should stay, because the goal of our enemy is to take Kyiv. We think so, yes, and our forces are very brave, and we, with your help, with the help of United States, we have many things to protect Kyiv and people, but I really hope that it is enough. It's very important. Maybe you help us to shelter our sky, because it's so shocked. My kids are so shocked when we hear this siren and all this sign of aviation approaching. It's unbelievable.
Indeed. Olena, please stay safe, and thank you for taking your time to speak to us and share your story.
Thank you.